How do you sell your furniture with the sale of the house? Bundling furniture into a real estate contract gets tricky because the value of the home is not based on the contents inside. Let me walk you through 3 best practices for a successful transaction. Here are 3 key decisions you need to make. Number 1, do you sell the furniture as part of the contract with an addendum or separately with a bill of sale? If the buyer is using financing to purchase your home, remember, lenders finance the property itself, not the stuff inside. They are not going to loan the buyer money for a couch or outdoor furniture, as nice as that would be. If you decide to include a few furniture items or even all the furniture, you will need to sign a separate addendum stating that the furniture rolled into the sale has no value. This doesn't mean the furniture is worth nothing. You obviously increase the sales price when including the furniture because of the value of the furniture. The value is between the buyer and the seller, but not the lender. If the appraisal was to come in below the selling price, which would have been inflated to include the furniture, either the seller or the buyer will have to make up the difference in order for the mortgage to go through. In an all-cash purchase, this is a non-issue, obviously. The second strategy, and in my opinion, the less risky and cleaner one, is to sell the furniture with a bill of sale separate from the real estate transaction. The seller itemizes a list of items with prices agreed upon by the buyer in advance. And at the final walkthrough, the buyer confirms that all the items are in the house and gives the listing agent a cashier's check or cash for the items that they hold at the house until the deed has been recorded and the sale has been completed, and then releases it to the seller. Do not wait to collect the money until after the sale. The second strategy is to know how to price your items and itemize a list. If your furniture is newer, in great condition, and has a trendy brand name, you might ask as much as 70% of what you paid for it. However, if your furniture has aged 9-10 years or more, you should expect to receive more like 25 to 33% of your original purchase price. If you are still struggling to set a price, use an online furniture valuation calculator such as Blue Book Furniture and Splitwise for additional guidance. These tools take into account your piece's age and condition as well as the original purchase price. Something important for both buyers and sellers to know is the difference between furniture and furnishings. While the furnishings of a home are technically the furniture, curtains, carpets, and decorations, when it comes to the actual breakdown and wording to use in negotiations, please know if you ask for furniture to be included, the seller will assume you mean actual furniture like bed frames, sofas, nightstands, but lamps, decor, kitchen items like the KitchenAid mixer, etc. fall under furnishings and will not be included. So be very specific from the start. The third strategy is, do you mention furniture in the listing to begin with? After doing hundreds of transactions, I recommend it's best not to mention it. Unless you're selling in a second home market where turnkey might be expected or sought after, do not even mention it. I advise my clients to start putting a list of itemized items together that they are willing to part ways with, either at no cost or for a price. Sometimes it is easier to leave things behind that might be too big to move or that you no longer need and will go with the decor of your new place than to go through the hassle of selling it on your own or even moving it. Once we have secured the buyer, we can use furniture as leverage in the event of a home inspection repair negotiation. And if there are no home inspection or no negotiations, at the very least, we can get you a little bit more money by selling those items directly to the buyer outside of the real estate transaction. Buyers might also like to move in and have the opportunity to decorate the home, but not necessarily have to furnish the entire property. Selling or including furniture with the sale of a home can be a win-win for everyone. When in doubt, reach out to my team and I, and we will be able to guide you through the process. You can reach us at susana@alanterealestate.com. Before you leave, you might enjoy also watching my next video. Is the luxury real estate market shifting? Where I'm going to give you a brief breakdown of the current South Shore and Cape Cod luxury market and how it's performing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you at the next video.